and slowly full of that ripple. I'm watching it dangle like a past participle. Mix my ripple with mo for sham pipple. Taking spring water hits just a mid-pine pistol. That good green that'll wet your whistle. Hey, smoke got food, don't be pulling your pistol. And get your girl hit with my master struck missile. See chewing out the frame like a brand new pistol. Strung a jawbone down to the marrow and gristle. Full facial blow bubbles and rub it on your pimples. She left the hotel smelling like a sack of hot crystals. And pistol smoke, it's one for broke. Then I put it in her throat and she burped and choked. Should've told you how chunky it was. Go and get your girlfriend so she can help you out. Scream it out now. It ain't easy, man. Claim fame. Oh God, put me in the game. I'll be a man amongst boys forever, living life like a grown man. A grown man.
My bad. Thanks, Cam. I appreciate it. Cam just told us we didn't have any audio, so I had to go back and switch it on. Yeah. So for everyone that missed it, um, what did we say? Michelle said she loved that backpack. Thank you, Michelle. Um, and that was because Michelle won our November 2017 giveaway. I just mailed it to her after she cussed me out. So I seen some we wish.com stuff. It's pretty nice on there. I was thinking about ordering some stuff, but anyways, till November. It was a lot of stuff happening at the end of last year, and it kept. I no, I'm doing better now. I'm we on the ball, so it won't be a full month delay in sending out prize packs. If Michelle's still in the chat, she can let the people know some of the stuff that she got, because there's still some folks out there that don't think this direct edition giveaway stuff be happening. And we going on our this is our third year, fourth year, fourth year doing giveaways. Do what? We can't see you. We can't see you at all, bro. We just hear. Uh, all we hear is a voiceover in the background. Turn off the lights. Yeah, they can't hear the rest of y'all. Come on, y'all, get it together. I'll be right back. Watch it pop up. What y'all did to the audio?
Mo, I mean, Dewar, what are you doing, man?
The light on, man. Complaining about him not being seen.
You put on a Fanta costume? Is that what that is? What's going on?
Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I can't hear him.
All right, we
I
got the
can
all
hear you. I
good.
think they can hear me now.
We got the all
I can
good
hear
from
Wicked
Cam.
and Ju-
We got the all good
Facebook
from
family.
Cam.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now they can hear us.
Now ears.
All right, audio's
Okay,
good.
cool. Sorry, we're getting it together.
Pictures
we
good.
po folks. That's what y'all gotta understand. We slow and po folks.
Yeah, this our first time using Discord.
Nah, I know what it is. It's that hat mobile, fucking everything up.
Speaking of my hat, let me tell you what my hat is about. Let me tell y'all what my hat is about. This Wednesday, I'm going down to Orlando, represent Jacksonville in Extra Life United. So I'm going down there for a video game tournament and board game tournament to possibly win at least $4,000 towards our local children's hospital. So that's what my hat is for. The Extra
Cool.
Life United, because we've been doing Extra Life for the last 3 years, putting in our time, raising money. Everything stays local. That was a big draw in for me. So, yep, going to represent. I'll be sporting my TDE shirt down there. So everybody know who representing. All that good stuff. And this hat. And I'm going to be wearing this hat. Because unlike Wicked's hats, mine don't give me superpowers.
Well, they gotta put my hats on blast like that, bro. Unlike Wicked's hats.
I'm telling you that the last time Wicked lost a hat, it ended up in Miami, and some guy was eating people. He couldn't handle the power, so
running around naked. He couldn't handle the power.
So that's what was going on. But anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Direct edition. Let's kick this thing off right. Let's kick it off.
Not one piece, 2 pieces up there.
You know what? I'm feeling left out because now I'm the only member of the team without a hat.
Get you a damn hat,
No
Jushin.
pants on.
Get you a damn hat. What did Master Chief
Get you
do work, 2 pieces. There you go.
There you
Hat squad tonight, baby.
Is that a little pom pom at the top of that?
Yeah, right. Little pom-pom. Shut up, Wiki. Damn.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm the bully of the crew. My bad.
He bullying everybody.
Pom-pom makes me feel powerful.
I can't wear my hat. Jushin can't have his pom pom. Do work can't rock his 2-piece. All on Wicked.
That's all you can say.
All on Wicked.
Okay. I'm done. All right.
Okay, all right, we're gonna kick this thing off, right?
Do it. That could be anybody under that hat. We can't even.
Oh, I'm sorry, $150,000 prize pool.
Damn, like too bright. Like a magua. Don't feed him after midnight, y'all.
What's up, Direct Edition attendees? It's your boy, the Robot Bobby Q. T1 Mo will bring you another fresh, heaping hot plate of the Direct Edition, where you get the latest news and opinion on comics, video games, collectibles, and just an
imaginary friend's backflip of
an imaginary friend's backflip of anime thrown in for good measure. Of course, we got the Forever Squad in the building. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Going on?
Do work, you ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna hide out. You just gonna hide out, work. And I'm peeking like I can see around the camera.
I almost feel like somebody else is in the room with a gun on do work just like that. You better not say nothing. Turn the camera.
Sound like nobody know I'm here. I'm gonna count the multiple angles, or he's gonna have his camera on tonight.
All right, so we got.
There he is.
Oh, he
there
back?
he is.
We got Do Work Darkman joining us with his rice patty hat on,
AKA 2-piece, AKA Big Daddy Do Work.
We got Master Jushin in the building, the Cinnamon Toast Stormtrooper, and of course the Fruit Snack War Machine, Mad Wicked, in the house.
What's up, killers, dillers, Michael Jackson's Thrillers.
All right, so normally we kick it off with some
streaming again.
Some Nerd Kapoops. Hold on, let me check and see if I have any. Anybody have any before I find some?
Not Nerd Kapoops. Wait, don't we normally start with a Nerdgasm?
No, Nerd Kapoops is vice versa. Nerd Kapoops and Nerdgasm. So if you have either or, you can chime in with either or while I'm looking for these Nerd Kapoops.
Well, the fifth season of Voltron came out this weekend.
That it did, sir.
How was it?
7 episodes, real short, or is it 6? Maybe short.
So are they gonna do a part A and part B like they've been doing?
Yeah, that's basically what they've been doing since the second season.
Because it's usually 13 episodes, right? So they release 7 and then release the last 6 or so.
Later on, yeah. I gotta say, I got some questions answered. Some concerns, things are moving on. It is definitely not the Voltron from before. Definitely not. Story's moving in a complete different direction. We've added some more myths to it, so it expands upon it, makes it more epic, I guess. More there's more myth and epic to it than it was before.
Oh shit, this was a long time ago. All right, I only got one nerd poop, but it happened quite a while back.
What you got?
Anybody else got any nerdgasms?
Nerdgasm wise, I will say I'm very excited of Cosmic Ghost Rider. If anybody's out there keeping up with Thanos, that book is what?
Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been out of it.
But it's in a Thanos book, and Thanos is like flying off the shelves now. I don't know if I should spoil it for anybody. Should I say spoilers, or just let everybody go out there and if you can find a copy of I believe it's issue number 13 of Thanos, where it's the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, and it's definitely the last thing you think, and it's some great storytelling. So, Cosmic Ghost Rider, that's my boy. And they're talking about him getting a little solo series for a little bit, so we'll see how that goes.
Wait, did I read this right? Amanda just said that Agent Carter is going to be Captain America?
Yeah.
I did see that someplace.
I can't remember.
I hate to pull a Jeezy on some stuff, but can we just let Captain America be Captain America for a while?
No, Captain America's he's been Captain America for too long.
Oh, he hasn't. They just made Captain America. He came back. He lost the serum. He got old.
You have to keep him relevant, and by him just being Captain America,
been around as Captain America for the last 3 years. He finally came back again, and now she's becoming Captain America.
Now,
this is a problem. But it's still symptomatic of the same problem that Marvel has the last few years. That they want to put a new face on a mantle that's
all right.
legendary.
Hold on. Before we get into all of that, let's finish Nerdgasms. All right. Do work. What you added to the case back there?
That hat.
Ain't talking to us now.
That's a new turtle. Are we doing sign language?
That's Raphael.
Raphael.
Can't go wrong with Raphael.
That's all I got.
That's it. Do I have any nerdgasms? What did I get lately? What haven't I got? I got a Black Panther blanket from Walmart.
Cool.
That's about the extent of my nerdgasm. And the nerd poop. The nerd poop that I got was there was it's an old one, but we never went over it before. But apparently GameStop accidentally sold a used copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 containing a bag of meth to an 11-year-old boy.
We didn't cover that before?
No, not that I know of. Did we?
Okay, never mind. Keep going. Bag of meth.
Now, the only one I remember is when somebody bought a PS4 for Christmas. He took it home and he opened it and he had like 2 bricks in it.
Just bricks?
Just bricks.
Damn, somebody stole his shit.
I don't remember us covering GameStop selling meth.
Me neither.
So apparently it got put in there. It was a used copy. I don't know if they checked the game or
it's not.
Didn't check the game, or somebody added it in when their boss was walking in. Like, oh, let me put this up, and put it in the GameStop, the Grand Theft Auto 5 case. But it went out to an 11-year-old boy. So
what happened was somebody came in to buy that game, and somebody had some meth that he was using, and he hid it in the case, and somebody accidentally gave the wrong case to the kid. That's what happened.
Is he on a time delay?
Who, Jushin?
No, I think he stopped talking in the middle of the sentence.
No, Jushin started talking, so I stopped.
No, I'm saying, you said Somebody at GameStop had some meth. They okay, so they hid it in the game. Turns right around and say the same shit.
Later, Cash.
Here's my question though. Why is this parent? Because apparently the mother posted it on Facebook. She said, "Today I took my son to GameStop in Tallahassee to trade in games and to get some new ones. When he opened the booklet inside one of the pre-owned games, he, my 11-year-old son, found this: a bag of we're mature channel. Said a baggie of fucking meth. Clearly, the game was not properly checked when it was traded in, and because of the carelessness, I could have lost a child. Thankfully, he bought it right to us and said, 'What is this?'" I got two issues with this. One,
what sounds like that her kid just puts his finger in anything he finds.
No, one, why are you buying a mature game for your 11-year-old son anyway? Because we already had articles flowing out this week about President Trump wanting to meet with game developers because of he blaming the school shootings on violent video games.
We going back.
We again using video games as a scapegoat. We briefly went over it. Well, no, not
briefly. Wait, so he's trying to take that away from fucking guns? Oh, I swear to God.
Yeah, we went over it on the River City Gamer Squad podcast. But like I said, this
don't kill people. This is people who kill people.
This is showing the same thing that we talked about as far as parenting, buying how these kids get these mature rated games. Anyway, because there's a grading scale on them for a reason. All right. My second issue with this is, well, like I said previously, somebody at GameStop didn't check the case. Either somebody working there smoking meth or making it. I don't know which one. But clearly somebody didn't check the case.
That's I agree. Somebody had a stash on him, or he was giving it away to somebody else, and he was waiting, and customer came in, they just somebody gave the wrong one to the kid. Not that, that shit should have happened. They should have never had it in the damn store to begin with, but, But still, I digress. Games, guns do not kill people. It's people who kill people.
So clearly, the Nurkapoop heads out to. Well, I guess GameStop. GameStop can take it on that one.
Say what?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Aren't they supposed to take a look before they even put that in the bag anyway?
Yeah, they're supposed to check the disc. It's not scratched or anything.
Yeah, they're supposed to. Yeah.
Check the Chris.
Isn't that what happened? Work when you trade in games? Isn't that what happened?
I was wondering when y'all was gonna ask you, boy.
Work got a second job at GameStop.
Got 110,000 GameStop.
So when you trade it in, aren't they supposed to check the disc, make sure it's not scratched or anything like that?
They are. And when you go and buy a used game, they usually have the case behind the counter. Well, they have the game disc behind the counter, the envelope, bring the case, pop open the case, put the disc in there, close it, scan it. So I'm going to say it didn't happen at GameStop.
Let's say it wasn't in the disc. It was in the
case.
No, the booklet.
Yeah,
it was in the
booklet.
They
opened the case to put the disc in it.
They're supposed to.
Disc isn't sitting out there.
No, because the disc is held back behind the counter, right?
Yes.
So you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go on the wall, pick up the case of the game that you want, take it to them. They pop. Yeah, he's right. They pop the game in there. Unless somebody just decided to pop the fucking methamphetamine in there, or they just forgot it was in the case. Which either way is still fucking stupid.
I'm calling bullshit on the mama.
You think it was hers? You think it was hers?
He put it in the fucking thing and just wanted to blame somebody, and the kid just found out. She's like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got to go and do work on this. This sounds like a fucking cover up.
Yeah. Kid probably brought that in like, Mama, what is this? And she's like, oh, where is
it? Everybody else is possible.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Like Golem looking for the ring and the honor. Like, where is it? Where was it?
All right, so who the Nurka poop go to? Does it go to the mom or does it go to GameStop? Do work. Do work say it's not GameStop fault because
it goes to the mom.
You go to the mom.
Yeah.
Give a little bit of both. They're gonna have to crack that Nurka poop in half and give one to the mom on the game.
So yeah, I was kind of gonna hand it all to GameStop, but now that work, he brought up a good kind of point. You know, the disc is behind the counter. You know, you got to take it out, open the case, put it in. Somebody gonna be like, "The hell is this?"
They ain't gonna leave it back.
Most people sometimes people get lazy. They don't always follow procedure. Some people just get sloppy.
So
and don't go all the way through.
So Juicy, you still giving it a GameStop?
I want to see this mama Facebook page.
What?
That's gonna tell us everything we need to know right there, huh? That's gonna tell us everything we need to know.
I know what meth heads look
like. Just a quick shout out. What's up, Cam?
Like Holly Berry off of Gator's girlfriend. Like, it was GameStop.
Quick shout out. What's up, Cam? What's up, Mellow Man? Thanks for joining us on Twitch. Appreciate it. All right. Now, Jushin, comics. You were ranting and raving about Captain America.
Yes.
About Peggy Carter becoming or Sharon Carter. Was it Sharon or
Sharon Carter? Yeah.
No, it's Peggy.
Oh, it's Peggy. No, wait. No, it's Sharon. It's Agent 13. Yeah.
No.
Hey, man.
Sharon Carter.
What'd you say, word?
Say tell Juicy to put his Iceman shirt on. Talk about it.
Got your Iceman right here, buddy.
Oh.
So, what's the deal with Sharon Carter becoming Captain America, though? Or Peggy Carter? It's not Sharon, it's Peggy.
It's Sharon, because Peggy was her aunt back in World War II that knew him. No, Sharon is Agent 13, current agent.
I know the difference, bitch. Listen. Look at the damn link that Amanda posted in the chat. It says Peggy Carter.
It says Peggy, and regardless of who it is, it's
not trying to drop some knowledge on me. I already know.
Look, if you want to give her a fucking super soldier serum and dress her up, fine, but call her something else. Don't call her fucking Captain America. That's the problem.
Mama was able to smack that controller out your happy motherfucking shirts, and I know where the fuck is. Oh man.
No. Captain America is a title that does not belong to Steve Rogers. It can be anybody. I could be Captain America.
True.
Should not be called Captain
Maybe
America.
Not be an alternative universe. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. It really don't matter to me.
This is what
you're like the only person I know who reads female Thor.
This is what I don't understand. This is not the first time that somebody else has taken the Captain America role, so I don't know why it's upsetting.
Because here's the thing: we already know they're going to wear it for about 2 minutes, and then they're going to be given their own costume later on down the line. You know what? Just skip the whole preamble. Just give them their own costume and name. And have a nice day, because either we're either going to like the character or we're not.
It's not the first time.
You know what? At the end of the day, Captain America is Steve Rogers, because that's who we all know and love.
It's not the first time that a female has been Captain America either.
True.
I'm not debating that either. I'm just saying Captain America is Steve Rogers.
So what you saying, bitch?
Regardless of who's wearing his fucking... Regardless of who's in the outfit.
Yeah.
I can't take you to work seriously.
Tone it down, bro.
Know what you're saying.
go. The lights are went
Yo,
out.
put us on light punishment.
The lights are went out.
We on a bright timeout.
So, Wiki, you were going on about Thanos. You want to go ahead and elaborate because Thanos is becoming big now that.
Yes,
I don't think anybody picked up on Thanos from Guardians of the Galaxy, his little teasers, but now he's gonna make his like big screen, all out debut for Infinity War. I think now everybody's gonna start going Thanos crazy.
Yeah, and a while back they gave him, his Volume 2 version of his own solo book, and it was pretty good. A lot of going around, Thanos looking for the ultimate challenge. And in issue, he came across a couple people, but in issue number 13, he was on this different planet. Oh, wait a minute. Spoilers. Actually, I don't even know if I want to ruin it. It's just that good.
It doesn't matter. They're either going to find it or they're not.
Thank you, Amanda. She's a Thanos hipster. Thank you very much. But so Amanda, I'm gonna give a little bit of spoilers here. So I'm not sure if you want to. Okay, there you go. I'll wave my hands. I'll give you the Wakanda done. As soon as I'm done with it, you can unmute it. But I'll give you the Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
I'm done. But I'll give you a moment to mute.
Wakanda forever.
How it is, in issue number 13, he's on another planet, fighting, taking out everybody there, and after he defeated and beat their king, he's sitting on the throne, and one of the little servants came up, kind of dribbling and snobbling. Look at two work out. He's like the Murdoch of the crew. But they're saying, like, could you please call your god? Tell him to stop killing our armies. Thanos is like, what the hell are you talking about? And then all of a sudden it starts raining blood down. He looks up in the air and there's this like flame just going through their warships, taking out all the enemies. And when it comes down, it's a fucking Ghost Rider, except it's not like any that we've seen before. And not only is it not like anything we've ever seen before, as soon as that motherfucker touched down, he gets off his bike and says, "Hey," and he's like, "Okay, pal, you're gonna have to come with me." It's real. It's like the nicest Ghost Rider we've ever seen. And he's talking to Thanos like, "Okay, buddy, you got to come with me." And Thanos is walking down, and he's, "Okay, hold up. I could tell, you're a little bit agitated. I came in a little hot with all the blood raining and everything." Thanos gets there and just punches his ass like clear across, like a couple blocks away. But when he does that in a flash, all of a sudden Thanos is wrapped up in these chains, and the Ghost Rider is right there beside him again. And he's like, don't bother even trying to wiggle out of it. The chains are made from the bones of the Satirac, and that's the same thing that gives the Juggernaut his powers, I believe.
The Crimson
Bands. He's like, you got to come with me. So he puts him on his bike, and he said, before he does that, he's like, there's no use trying to get out. He's like, first of all, I got this. He holds a piece of the Time Stone from the Infinity Gauntlet. So it's like, you try something again, I'll just, pause time, again, and just do whatever it is that I need to do. So
I'll pause times and be finger popping each other's assholes.
Exactly. That's exactly what he said. And so he breaks his time barrier, and he takes I think they said like 1 million years in the future or something like that, and his planet is deserted. And Thanos is Harlem shaking and everything. He's still in these chains, and just saying, nobody can.
That is no longer the Harlem shake.
I'm pretty much I'm gonna rip apart whoever it is, and then Ghost Rider walks up to this throne, and somebody in the throne said, "Relax, Thanos, you've already won." And when the light shines, it's Thanos from the future. He's like beat and killed everybody. And the issue after that, it reveals like Thanos has like a pet Hulk in like his castle and stuff that just eats the bones of like other champs, something like that. But he has the Incredible Hulk pet. And Cosmic Ghost Rider also reveals who he is. What the hell, dude? Why is he on your head like, Hell. But
he was listening.
Bubble, you can't answer. One thing about it, he try to reveal who, and you would never guess who he is. It's motherfucking Frank Castle.
Is it the Cosmic Ghost Rider?
The Cosmic Ghost Rider, Frank Castle. And, you know, it goes on to the issue after that, which I have on way here now. I got to snag these things up, fellas, because these things are going to get skyrocketed. I was looking at issue number 13 of Thanos today, and hell, bro, they're going for like $50 and up. But it reveals how the Punisher got to be the new Cosmic Ghost Rider. It's like this when Thanos was taking over the world and fighting everybody, and everybody's just getting fucking crushed. Slaughter, the Punisher tries to get in, and he hits the Punisher. I'm not sure. Or I think a building falls on the Punisher, and when the Punisher is dying, he said, "I'd give anything to be able to kill Thanos." And all of a sudden, zoop, that motherfucker drops down to hell, and you got Mephisto in a chair saying anything. And you know, that's when Mephisto makes Frank Castle the new Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Now, is this
he gives a little bit more?
Is this future? Is this future Frank Castle? Or is this current Frank Castle?
It was. I mean, once he made him Ghost Rider, you know, he was just you know, he's immortal now, so he can be around forever. So it's like this and this. I guess the particular timeline, like, it hasn't happened yet on our current Earth, but in this, you know, entity, you know, Thanos killed everybody a long time ago.
Because I know Marvel's still playing with the whole multiverse thing, especially now. Because one of the Infinity Stones, I think the reality stone, everybody was looking for it, but they found it in like a different multiverse.
Yeah, so possibility, bro. But like I said, the storyline is good. They're already talking about giving little series and stuff. So that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead Wakanda it up so Amanda can take off that mute.
Yeah, she's probably listening the whole time.
So, anybody else seen Marvel's new restart, fresh start, or whatever they're calling? This is their new relaunch.
No, elaborate, sir.
Are they trying? It feels like they're doing exactly what fucking DC did when they came back from 52.
Well, yeah, pretty much. But the thing about it is that DC hasn't.
What's up, Link?
They've done.
I mean, interrupt. Go ahead.
What they did Rebirth, then they did New 52 or New 52 first, then Rebirth to kind of smooth things out after they did. New 52 was the superheroes only been around for about 5 years or so. Or am I mixing those up?
No, you're right.
So,
but 52 was like for 5 years. It was their thing for 5 years running.
Yeah, DC had New 52 for about 5 years before they did Rebirth. I went back and checked, and Marvel has did a line-wide relaunch every year for the last 7 years. I mean, if it wasn't all new, all different Marvel, then it was Marvel Now, then it was, you know, something else, and now it's like fresh start.
I didn't mean to interrupt, sir, but I've heard like they're gonna start doing the titles on Marvel to the present. Like they're gonna bring Spider-Man to the original issue. You know, like how he's technically on 300 and all that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so over some of these reboots. Either you start.
You know, it'd be easier if they just stop trying to renumber everything as number one every time they put somebody new on the damn thing.
That's a big problem right there. Is that not just it's a minor frustration. Well, it's a frustration for comic fans who already collect and know the numbering, but for people who are coming in fresh, it's a confusion. So you get all these Spider-Man number ones, and you're like, where do I start?
What? You broke up a little bit. What?
I say you get all this confusion for new comic fans coming in. And you have these different Spider-Man number ones. You go Spider-Man 1 through 15, and then it jumps to 366. You know, how can you tell, you know, where it's supposed to start at? Okay. Here we go. Look, here we go. I found all the Marvel relaunches going back to 2010. All right. In 2010 they relaunched with the Heroic Age. That's where rebrand started. They came. That's after Civil War, and Dark Reign happened during that time, where the villains sort of took over when Norman Osborn sort of took over the Avengers.
Right. Which led into the fucking Skrull invasion.
That was Heroic Age in 2010. After that was Marvel Now. Then we got that ran for only 2 years. Then we got the All New, All Different.
Yeah.
Crap.
Then we got Marvel Now 2.0.
Crap.
That was Civil War 2 and the Inhumans versus the X-Men.
Huh.
Then we had Marvel Legacy. And now we're getting Marvel Fresh Start.
Well, don't they have to start over considering Bendis was involved in all that?
Yeah, more or less, I think that's what they're doing. Because Bendis has moved on to DC, and he's been involved in a lot of these restarts and reimagining. So now that he's gone, I guess when the new editor-in-chief came on, Sapolsky, he wants to. This is their fresh start, right, so to speak.
Great. Now he's gonna fuck shit up for DC.
Well, apparently he's working on just Superman and 2 of his own titles.
You know what? Bendis is okay when he's working on his own shit. When he's not fucking up everything else.
Well, he announced 2 new titles, 2 new independent titles for himself. And the only thing he's working on right now that's been announced is just Superman.
Fun with that. I don't read that book anyway.
So,
didn't Joe Quesada take a new position too?
Did he step? I think he stepped down, or he stepped away.
Thought he took a different position. Well, stepped down, but he's still over there, isn't he?
Oh, Joey Q, you know it.
Yeah, last thing I got on Joe Quesada. No, is that he was defending all the books that they announced were being canceled.
He was defending?
Yeah, because they went through a big spew of cancellations for a lot of their books, and everyone was crying that they're canceling out a lot of the diversity. All of the books that they canceled either had a female, a minority, or a LGBT type character in it. And it kind of felt like they were just...
Now, did they kill him because there was no sales on them, or did they kill him just because because it was over flooding diversity? You know what? I don't really care for the diversity. You know, if it adds new characters in, then that's what I'm talking. You know, then and growth, then that's what they need to do to expand their universe. I mean, some of these characters are actually interesting. And they can be made to be more interesting on their own.
Well, Joe Quesada said it was because of sales. However, some of the books that they canceled... Some of the books that
if people are going to bitch and complain because of sales, you know what? Y'all should have fucking bought the damn books.
But some of the books that they did cancel were outselling some of the books that are still on the market now.
Which ones were they canceled that were outselling?
Hold on, let me see. Marvel's... What did he defend? You're going to make me go look for the article.
Man, you don't have to look for it.
You are talking to our research mode.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I don't want to say.
Sorry, I'm occupied at the moment.
Yeah, I have to throw it up on Facebook when I find the article.
Okay.
Of which because Joe Q came out and he specifically said that everyone's crying about we're canceling all these books, but the we put them out there and nobody was buying them, so that's why we canceled them. But there was right after he said that, of course, you're gonna have your fact checkers who went out there and said, well, this book is outselling whatever, and this one is still going to print. So you can't cry that the reason all of these diversity books are being canceled is because of sales.
Right.
Sound like Joe Quesada was on those alternative facts.
Indeed. Joey Q.
Hey, Papa.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, you're laughing at you.
You can't jump on there. You butt naked.
Looks like we got a new researcher.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mobile. Hey, looks like we got a new researcher.
Well, if they buy for the position, Jushin's job.
Link up in the comments.
If they buy for the position, Jushin's job is up for grabs. So
Amanda found the link. She said she put it up on under the comments.
Oh yeah. And I remember you saying a while back, Cage. I heard they were canceling America. American Chavez.
I didn't mind the cancellation of Luke Cage because they didn't put their best foot forward on that one anyway. They could have came with so much better.
Could have been better.
And here's the thing about them is that everyone's saying, oh, nobody wants that diversity crap anyway. Nobody wants it. They're canceling because of low sales. But you're not putting your best artists on Luke Cage. You're not promoting Luke Cage like you are Spider-Man and X-Men. You're not promoting, America like you are promoting Spider-Man and X-Men. You're not giving that all the attention that you're not giving it the try like you are the rest of these books. I mean, you don't need to promote Spider-Man and X-Men. Everybody knows what they are. Everybody has seen them around for years and years.
Knows who they are since the 60s.
All right. So, and you bringing up a book with lesser known characters like Luke Cage,
That's what,
like
look,
America.
Look what DC is doing. They're launching new books now, but look who they've got on some of those books. They've got Jim Lee on.
They got top talent.
Yeah, they got Jim Lee. They've got top talent. Now, it may not last forever, but they've got top talent to draw you in for that first story arc, and that's what they should do.
Yeah. I'm going to give a quick breakdown. Thank you very much for Air Cancel America, Iceman, The Unbelievable Gwenpool, Generation X, Hawkeye, and She-Hulk.
And apparently Gwenpool. You say Gwenpool?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good God, thank you.
Another thing in that article says everyone.
Wiki, you timed out.
LGBTQ character in the lead. In America's case, all three.
Who the fuck was she? Wait, which one of them was in LGBT?
America. She was part of the Ultimates. Ultimates too.
Yep. Then of course your boy Iceman and Gwen.
No, that was supposed to be Iceman himself, not the gay ice popsicle.
And honestly, I started the whole She-Hulk series, and I was great. I'm a She-Hulk fan. It was great to see her come back, and of course with the Fury Innocence, the Incredible Hulk, her cousin died. But bro, it just started off incredibly slow. It's like I know she's supposed to be turning into this new Gray Hulk with the green scars, and I was like,
it sounds like it's supposed to be good.
Still ain't turned into the She-Hulk yet. I'm like, ah.
You just wanted to see destruction and mayhem going on because
something.
That's what the whole angle is about, is the destruction. Now, granted, she's more temperamental about it, maybe.
Yeah, she was supposed to be more in control.
Yeah.
Savage.
Things had changed up a little bit since the death of her cousin. There was a lot more rage when she turned into She-Hulk. Like in all the issues. It was her trying to control herself to not turn to the She-Hulk at all. Like, her previous, hey, she was She-Hulk all the time. Even when she was a lawyer, she was big and green and everything. And she had complete 100% control. But now it's like way more fury-fueled She-Hulk, since the death of Bruce Banner.
Who's coming back,
yeah,
by
man,
the way?
I want to say it was like issue 3 or 4, and she still hadn't turned into the Hulk yet. I'm like, is this an
Wait, they were 3 issues
Dragon
before
Ball
they
Z?
turned the Hulk kick out?
Fight already.
Hold on, Jushin, I can't hear you. You're going against Wicked.
Sorry.
Your skull cap isn't strong enough.
It's not. It's nowhere near as strong as his. I got that little pom-pom up here. Keep me in my place, sir. Keep me in my place.
What were you saying, MJ?
Oh, no, I was saying, if they've gone 3 issues without her hulking out, then what's the appeal?
Knows, man. I know that was the main reason I was picking. I mean, hell, bro, I have the first issue experience of She-Hulk. I'm a fan, but one of the reasons I was picking up, especially the way that you saw her come back out of the coma in the Civil War II books, and that's when Captain Marvel let her know that her cousin Bruce had been killed, and she just like turned into the Hulk. And you saw that fury in her eyes. I wanted to see this whole new She-Hulk. Come on, 4 issues and she still hasn't turned into the Hulk yet. I mean, it was lacking. I think that's when I stopped collecting it at issue 4.
Let me ask you something, Wicked. Because you read the new Thor with the one with Jane Foster.
Yeah.
How many issues did she go without turning into Thor?
Oh, she was Thor
from the beginning, yeah. Because it was the whole thing of who was the new Thor.
Now, let me ask you this also. Was she doing something different than Thor in like almost every issue of the first one, in the first story arc?
In the very first issue, and one thing that I love about it, you can make Mjolnir do things that Thor never could. Like she brought her own style of fighting. But bro, when she threw Mjolnir, she can make it go wherever it wanted. Like Thor, it's going in a straight line and it's coming straight back. She could throw that thing, and it was like Yondu Arrow in Guardians of the Galaxy. She made that shit go everywhere. That shit was hitting Frost everywhere. She brought that mystery appeal because even Odin couldn't pick up a hammer after Original Sin. So it was this little cloud of mystery with things. We have somebody new, somebody powerful. She has the strength of Thor. Not only does she have the strength of Thor, she's making the hammer do stuff that it never could before. And, she's good at it. So don't get me wrong. I understand, the diehard Thor's fans out there. But, bro, I'm not going to lie. I didn't have nothing against Jane Foster.
That's the appeal right there. So if you make something, or if you're going to advertise something that's going to be like the Savage She-Hulk, then you should at least advertise something like that.
Yeah.
Just from an angle where she hulked out at the end of the book, or, she went on a rampage, or she just does something that's different than what she's done in the past, because we've all seen her be green and, fuck the Juggernaut and do whatever the fuck else, run with the Avengers, but what else can she do?
So wait a minute, you saying She-Hulk is a one type character, but so is Captain America. I mean, gosh damn. Steve Rogers is Captain America, been Captain America for years. We got to keep Steve Rogers Captain America, but he hasn't done anything different.
Look at Jushin's face. It's okay.
He has no argument. His fight is gone. Take that damn skull.
Oh, I have an argument because No, I agree. No, in order for the characters to maintain, to be who they are, you gotta, I don't know, keep it interesting. You gotta have growth. But Sharon Carter is Captain America. I just don't see it.
I'm not saying it's difficult after, how long has Cap been around? 40 plus years to do something new? I'm not saying that's not difficult. You got so much history and
40 plus. He's like one of the icons, just like Iron Man and Thor. Yeah.
How long has Cap been around? Since the 60s, right?
Yeah.
Longer. About the 50s. No.
Well, it was Timely Comics before it was Marvel.
I want to say actually the 40s.
So around 60, 70, 80, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, he's older than that because I think he was around during World War II.
But my point is, you got all this history.
He's been around a long time.
He's been around a long time. You got all this history, all these stories that have been told. Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
He's throwing the damn shield. That's all he's doing. Throwing the damn.
It's going to be difficult. We know it's going to be difficult to come up with something new. But every time they try something different, people get pissed off about it.
Did you just say acrobat? That was your argument, Juice? Acrobat?
He's an acrobat of a sport. He's got enhanced agility.
Yes, he has Olympic level agility.
So yeah, acrobat.
How long he done had that?
Man, since he put the serum on, he's had it for a while, man.
Oh, okay. He's still doing the same shit. Go get no Jaguar.
Yeah, bro. I think that was one thing that they even had to do. Even Marvel knows sometimes. That's why they did the whole Secret Empire. They had to take Captain a different. And that's why they did the whole Falcon as Captain. That's why they did Bucky as Captain America.
When they came back,
Ed changed it up, man, to keep people's attention.
When Ed Brubaker started drawing him, they made him more edgy or hardcore when he went to a fight. Before he was just throwing a shield around, knocking guns around, just kicking. This time when he attacked villains, he went harder, and even Sharon called him out on it. I mean, he was going at people harder than he was before because he said he was being more. I guess he was being gentlemanly. But when they drew him with the scales and the armor, he actually went at him harder, like a soldier would today. So, and that's what drew me to the book to keep reading it. Okay. Now, well, I'm not taking anything away from Sharon or Peggy or whoever's going to take over the role, but I just feel that we just cut all the middleman. I would just call her Battlestar or whatever the fuck and just move on because she's not Captain America.
Exactly, she's not Captain America. But Ed Brubaker's line ended with who?
With who?
With Bucky becoming Captain America.
Yeah. No, I like Bucky as Captain America.
So it's no different than Peggy or Sharon becoming Captain America. It's been done. It's going to be done again. It's not the first. It's not the last time.
It was Bucky, and then no, I'll take that back. First, it was Agent Walker, who was the U.S. agent, who became U.S. agent.
Yeah.
Then Bucky did it, who was the Winter Soldier.
Then Falcon.
So step in, and then Falcon. So these people step in, carry the mantle 4 times, but then he's going to come back. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, but it's just getting to be a repeated cycle, and it's getting old.
Oh shit! We don't broke out the big words now, cantankerous and.
To me, I just want to say, you know what? If you want to just create a new character and move on. Just give her own little shield, give her own little serum, and just say, hey, have a nice day. Go catch bad guys. She doesn't have to become Captain America.
I don't mind it either,
just
especially when
save everybody that 2 years.
I don't mind it either, especially when I like Miles Morales Spider-Man. All right, it's no secret I like Miles Morales Spider-Man. So I got to a point where I'm like, okay,
you ain't gotta say it nasty like that. It's a little secret. I like Miles Morales. I like Miles Morales Spider-Man.
I like Miles Morales Spider-Man. It ain't no secret. But it got to a point where I was like, okay, shit, I'd rather him start being something else than Miles Morales Spider-Man. I think he's developed enough as a character to become something on his own and not just be another Spider-Man. I never wanted Nightwing to become Batman. You meet these characters and you want them to grow and break out on their own and not be just that's just another Iron Man. Oh, that's just another Captain America. Oh, that's just another. No, it's so much more than that to me. So I do, and I'm playing devil's advocate, Jushin, because I do see where you're coming from. Where if you're gonna make the new character, go ahead and make the new character. But
yeah.
but again, it's not anything that we've seen where, I mean, shit, we can go all the way back to Jon Stewart as Green Lantern. All right,
yeah.
but
You got 5 Green Lanterns.
You got 5 other Green Lanterns.
No, take that back. 6 now.
Hey, Lizzie.
6.
Oh yeah, if you count Jessica and what's
Baz running around.
So I just don't think it's going to be the end of people stepping into the roles of these major
they'll
characters.
Keep doing it as long as they can keep doing it. But I mean, but we all know that it's just the same thing. We all know if Batman steps away from the mantle, somebody takes up the mantle, he's going to eventually return to being Batman, unless they kill that character off, which I don't really see them doing anytime soon.
Yeah, they tried that.
Justin, you're right? Justin, you're
right. Too well.
Justin,
sir,
are you a writer?
I am.
All your books the same?
Say what?
All your books are they the same? All the books you've ever written?
No.
That's what comics. They ain't gonna be the same.
They not. I got.
But they all follow a formula.
Yeah, they do. There's a major change coming to comic shops.
Which is why I commend Mobile on reading indie stuff. I'm sorry. Or I commend Mobile on reading the indie stuff because the indie stuff breaks away from the regular mold that we've come to know of the basic brand of Marvel and DC, where they just basically keep rotating heroes under the same mantle.
Yeah, I never thought it would happen, but I got superhero fatigue also. So I started picking up some indie stuff, like Tokyo Ghost, like Birthright, like damn Empress. The Miller World is one of my go-tos. He does a damn phenomenal job. Yeah, Hook. Of course, I went to The Walking Dead. I went to Mouse Guard. I went, it was just it was something refreshing and new. Then, once you've been reading superheroes 15 plus years, it's you kind of almost have seen it all.
Yeah, you already know what's going to happen.
Because I kind of feel like I got to a collector stage where I'm collecting just to collect instead of enjoying the stories. Because I didn't realize it until I was getting my books and I put them up to the side, but there was 2 or 3 I had to pull out and read like right then. What happened? I had to figure out what was going on next. There was like 2 or 3 of them, and then I'm like, okay, why am I still getting the rest of these? So I had to whittle down my pool a little bit to the stuff I really wanted to read.
I've been in the collector's phase for the last 5 years. Still got bags, books still in them.
You need to read those. So apparently, as any last words before I jump ship, I don't want to cut nobody off. I know y'all motherfuckers say I'm good for that.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Juju has been cut him off tonight.
Hey, Wicked, I wasn't going to say nothing.
I think we were both laughing about it at the same time. I was thinking about it. I said,
My bad. I did not mean to do that.
Oh, you didn't do it to me. That was you. You put the Cookie Monster on Mobile.
So there's a change coming to the comic shops, and it involves Diamond.
They're no longer a monopoly?
No, they're still a monopoly, but for the first time, they're going to be allowing online pre-orders through their online stores.
Oh, really? For like us,
for the little people. It's not going to be only for comic stores.
Wow. So if we want a variant, we can just go to Diamond.
You can go to Diamond, order it, and have it sent to your pull box at your comic store.
Wow.
If they are a diamond retailer, of course.
That changes up the game a little bit.
So yeah,
The
you'll be able to order through them and pick up at your local comic shop. One of the biggest hurdles getting new readers to buy monthly comics is the act of buying monthly comics itself. Complicated by Diamond being the monopolistic relationship with every major comic publisher in America. And one of the workarounds was to have a pull list at your local store of the books you wanted to buy, so that the store can pre-order the books and set them aside for purchase by the reader. Well, now you're able to use it's going to be called Pull Box to manage the pull list, keep with the local shop from the browser, all this other stuff, individual special orders, a wish list, including back-end approval of new pull box. You can also manage your pull box at your local comic store through Diamond. So if you want to change anything or add or remove in that sense. So I think that's a really big, game changer. You don't have to go to your local comic book shop. And I know we've had this before. They're like, hey, can you get this for me? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then 2 months down the line, you come in like, where it's at? And you're like, and nobody have any. Yeah, it's not in your pool.
So the comics is your local comic shop have to approve?
No.
What your requesting?
Their local comic shop don't have to approve. It don't say anything about the pay aspect of it. So I don't know if you're going to Diamond, you're paying for it already and shipping it to your shop, or if you're just ordering it and they're shipping it to your shop and you pay it when you get there. Because that's going to be another thing. Who's receiving that payment?
Because it depends. Because that's a good question. Because is it going to be a price that Diamond sets, or or these comic books? Because comic book stores set certain prices,
right?
On their own, based on their own needs.
I've had that before also, where they've comic shops have ordered a variant from Diamond for $5. It was I'm not gonna mention any names, but I was collecting the Street Fighter series from Udon back in the day, and they had those foil covers. Well, I found out that the retailer price for Diamond was all of $5-10, depending on who was on the cover. The comic shop was selling each of them for $20.
Wow.
You were getting rigged.
So
I do remember seeing that some. Some comic book shops will variant covers. You'll see like a higher price tag on $10, $15, $20, and then you go to some comic book shops, and that same issue is on the shelf with the regular price one.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Now, I'm not going to be able to order from the plug one price or see the price and then go to the shop and you tell me, whereas I was paying $3, I'm now paying $15. You ain't going to tell me that from behind the counter.
It's supposed to start March 30th. So it's going to be kicking off at the end of this month, real soon.
Okay. Well, those who enjoy the variant covers might actually enjoy that.
Yeah,
there's three of us in this chat.
Yeah,
3 out of 4.
But it also has the potential of being. I don't know. It also has the potential of being not so good for comic shops because
it could go the other way.
Just like if they order stuff. If you go in, if somebody, and I've seen this happen before, somebody goes in and say, hey, that's a nice statue, can you order it from? They're like, yeah, and they do order it, and they do get it in, and then you never see that person again, or they come in and be like, I'm not gonna get it right now. So the comic shop is in a sense
one more place to order statue.
So it's like the comic shop is in a sense left holding the bag and trying to, I don't know if it depends on the statute, maybe they have to scramble to get somebody else to buy it or.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to order online for yourself, you would think that, you would, because most people who order things online, you're going to, you're going to get it for yourself.
Yeah. I can see
whereas
that.
opposed to you start a pool and you go there every week. I mean, I don't go there every week to go pick up my stuff. I go every other week.
Well, I mean, if you managing your pool, I guess it depends on where the payment comes down to. Because if you order it online, pay for it, and then they ship it to your local comic shop. Okay, that's done. Comic shop doesn't have to worry about, but how they gonna get paid on that? But if you order it and they ship it to the shop and the shop pays for it, and then you don't go in to pick it up, they still left holding the bag. So maybe it's the whole pre-order thing to it.
Want to check it out? Somebody check it out for us and let us know.
It's going to be happening March 30th, so we'll take a look at it. That was my last comics ordeal.
Movies?
The only thing that's still kicking ass at the theater is Black Panther. And don't forget they moved they moved Infinity War up by a week. So instead of
why did they do that?
I don't know. The two things I've heard was Robert Downey or either Chadwick Boseman. One of them got them to move it up a week, but it was supposed to be on Free Comic Book Day weekend. That weekend that it was coming to theaters, they moved it up a week. Less competition. I don't know. It was already going to beat out the competition anyway. I feel like. So.
What else was coming out that week? I mean, was there anything?
Nothing that I can think of.
See, if they were smart, then yeah, exactly.
I thought Solo was coming out.
No, Solo's at the end of
Memorial Day.
Deadpool was coming out
Memorial Day weekend of MegaCon.
Deadpool's in April, I think.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was in May.
I think Deadpool's in April.
I thought Solo was in
May. Solo's at the end of May. They try if they have a Star Wars release in the summer, they try to release it on Memorial Day weekend.
And I'll tell you, what we got this month?
Black Panther. Oh wait.
Tomb Raider.
March is
Tomb Raider, Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim 2. Yeah.
And Ready Player One.
Pacific Rim is basically the only movie he's gonna see.
What is DC doing now? Their movie.
I don't know. You got to ask Nightwing on it.
They hired. You remember they fired their guy who was VP of their movie productions after Justice League. So now they're basically in reboot phase.
We're gonna have to get Nightwing on here to defend DC.
They're back. They went back to the drawing board because.
You say what word?
All they gonna talk about is Batman.
All they gonna talk about Batman. They haven't even come out with Batman.
I'm talking about Dark Knight, and that's all he talks.
Everybody's already seen Dark Knight.
So, and Avengers is at the end of April.
Say what?
Avengers is at the end of April.
Yeah, I found out Jeezy is he's not going to see Avengers.
Avengers is at the end of April. Deadpool is
he was so excited, and then he said he saw the trailer, and then he was like, nah.
Because Captain America Shield.
I told him, man, he has to stop watching the trailers because that's what gets him out of stop watching the movie. Because he watched the trailer, and then he decided that he thought Black Panther was going to be stupid, so he didn't watch the trailer, so he doesn't want to see Black Panther. Now that he's seen a trailer for Infinity War, he doesn't want to see Infinity War.
So Deadpool and Solo are coming out in May.
Yep. Ooh. Opposite ends of May.
No, they're a week apart. In May.
Really? Deadpool's a week early?
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda, for all that. Amanda's giving us some great info there, too.
In June, we got
April 27th.
June, we got Incredibles 2, Jurassic World.
Another damn Jurassic Park movie. Let me guess. Some dinosaurs got loose. That's every Jurassic Park movie.
No, sir.
August,
this one's different.
The Wasp and the Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That I'm looking forward to.
This one is different. Wicked. It's a different. Jurassic World.
I like Ant-Man.
They trying to save the dinosaurs on the island this time around.
They got it. They're extinct for a reason.
Wicked. It wasn't their fault that the damn meteorite came down and struck the Earth.
Because one of them ate Wicked skull cap.
I sent a meteorite to go pick it up.
All right, what else? That was as far as movies go, nothing else has come out this month. Like I said, Black Panther is still whipping ass for the third week in a row on theaters.
You know what? No, for local talk, you know how you did that Cheadley, the Studio Cheadley,
the Ghibli Fest
with Mobile Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tinseltown is starting to do that now because they've got a calendar on when they're releasing Studio Ghibli movies throughout the year.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's with more Studio Ghibli movies. It's the second time around, actually.
I'm gonna go see Princess Mononoke on my birthday. They're gonna show that in July, so.
Yeah, you can either buy the pass to see all the movies or just go to them individually.
Yeah.
But yeah,
some of them I love the majority of his movies. Some of them I don't really care for. You know, the cat.
I love.
Trying to remix it. Shut up, Wicked.
I know the last three on that list. Me and Mobile Junior saw them at the last Ghibli Fest, so we may just go see the first six. I've seen Mononoke, but I wouldn't mind seeing it in the theaters.
I know the Shogun said that if she's in town, she wants to see Spirited Away.
Uh-huh.
Because that was her favorite movie out of the group.
Get out of there. Dropping in a Invisible Friends backflip of anime.
Oh, it's a nationwide thing. Well, there you go.
All right, running on video games. Work. What you playing? I see. What's that? I see a reflection on the screen. Is that porn?
I'm pretty sure it's NBA.
Oh, it's NBA. Oh, my bad. I was looking on Jushin's screen.
I'm playing Battlefronts 2. Of
course.
The only thing I've been running with was Monster Hunter, so I've seen Wicked on the Division.
Global events all throughout March, different things. Think about those global points for exotic and classified gear, but it comes at a cost. Every global event thing has like a little tweak. Like right now it's called Outburst. It's like certain things you can or can't do, and like if the enemy gets close to you, it's like they're contaminated and you start losing energy. You know, like so you try to some of them, like the baseball bats, the golf clubs, the axes, some of those people are headed straight for you. So it's like you're trying to kill people before they get close to you. It's difficult. It pays off, but it's fun / irritating. It's good. I love the Division.
Yes, it is. Love the Division.
Can't go back. Sorry.
Hey,
you ordered 2 comeback, bro.
I did. No, I can't get with you. I tried it. Wicked, I tried it, motherfuckers, but y'all are on another level. I was like, I'm gonna join up with
one time months
Wicked
ago.
left my ass sitting in the fucking station. I'm looking like, wait,
one time months ago,
ran off with somebody.
Hey, look.
Wicked ran off with somebody, left my ass hanging.
On the real, Wicked, you do be hauling ass when we join the game now. We be like, we gonna link up with Wicked, and we be out there, we be like, hold on, let me change my gear. You be like, all right, bro, go ahead. You go in, you start changing. You look up, Wicked running down. You be like, where Wicked went? Wicked going down the street. He be like, I'll be right back, bro. You be like, well, damn, Wicked, hold on. I thought we were finna run up on this together. Like, hold on, let me catch up. By the time you get there, Wicked don't dusted all the enemies. You see him disappearing on the game. Like, well, gosh damn, Wicked, what you need me to do? And by the end, you just be like, I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna wait. You sit right here. Let you do what you got to do, bruh. You let me know when you finish.
Yeah, and so since of that, I was like, you know what? Since I only paid $5 for it, I just broke the disc and just left it, threw it in the trash.
You threw it in the trash.
Yeah, man. It was only $5.
Okay, shoot. You only made one effort to try to link up, bro. You do it again, you gotta throw it away.
I just wasn't doing it, Wicked. Just not feeling the division anymore.
No problem. I can't hate on that. We're all entitled to feelings.
Because I tried to link up, and then I was like, well, let me play the game afterward, by myself. Since you moved, I was like, let me see if I can get back in it. Nope, couldn't do it. So I was like, fuck it. So, but I am getting ready to get that God of War for Shogun. Because she played the original when it came out. She played all 3 of them, actually.
I'll actually have... I didn't do anything for February. I actually only have 2 games that I'm picking up this month. The end of this month. Ni no Kuni 2 and Sea of Thieves on Xbox. That's it. I'm going to be done.
And Amanda dropped another comment. She said, oh, speaking of video games, you guys... Bubba Wallace has a Twitch channel.
Bubba Wallace has a Twitch channel.
Bubba Wallace?
Don't you got a laptop in front of you?
I told y'all, I'm occupied.
Oh.
I'm going through an asteroid field. I'm dodging fucking TIE fighters.
Amanda, we have a position opening for research. Would you like to?
I told you we got a new researcher.
We'll pay you double what we paid you.
Double or nothing is nothing. Work.
Bitch, you ain't got to tell everybody else.
I just want her to know what she's getting into.
I think is Bubba Wallace the NASCAR driver. I think she was telling me about Bubba Wallace the other week. He's like one of the top ranking black NASCAR drivers.
Or is it that fat guy who used to sing rap?
Who used to sing rap?
Talking about Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks.
Sing rap. Get him, George.
Used to sing rap.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Massachusetts.
When have you ever known me to be politically correct about anything?
Yeah. Hurry up for what?
That was by Big John.
That was before we head out. Any last words, fellas? That was it. That's all I got.
I got nothing.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, it's good to swimming through the channel again. Of course, as you just stepping up our streaming skills, and we got a cool little outtake on Funko Pops that we're going to be giving you soon. So keep your eyes open for that. And hey,
hold up. I'm sorry. But Amanda said that he is the only black driver in NASCAR.
Okay, actually, I know who she's talking about.
So his name is Bubba, and he's the only black driver in NASCAR. That is some country stereotypical bullshit right there.
Bro,
How's that
that's what his mama name.
Yeah, that's his name.
You know what? Fucking change your goddamn name.
Everybody ain't ashamed of their name.
Already bad enough that they're a bunch of. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. It's already bad enough that they're basically some redneck sport. Then we had to go ahead and go the only black guy in the fucking sport, Bubba.
Again, everybody ain't ashamed of their name. That man named Bubba. He wear it with pride.
We hit a sensitive nerve, Juice, and it's gonna be okay. Go to the bathroom and bust one and come back and.
That's what you got something. When you get backed up, you get angry. Is that what it is?
Why do they have to be fucking Bubba of all goddamn things?
The one thing you worried about is that man named Bubba.
Why are y'all even entertaining his ass? Just let him sit over there.
Let him spit his fire and then keep going.
You know what? I'm just gonna shoot these X-Wings down and just move on.
If you want Juicy to get off that subject, bring up Ice.
Iceman, he's Popsicle.
That man is Iceman.
No, that boy is Popsicle.
Don't get mad because Bobby Drake been gay for years and you didn't know.
No.
All them nights he spent the night over there.
He was getting you his Popsicle.
That's what you're really mad about.
Booty cheeks got frostbite on him when he wake up.
It was a mutual exchange. He got the juice you missed.
Now the truth come out.
Well, all right.
I was trying to get some mutant powers, damn it. Shut up.
And that's how you don't want to go into a radio planet and some ooze and stuff. You just gonna let Iceman fuck you to get some mutant powers. That's your plan. That's your fucking ingenious plan.
That's why he got that pom-pom on top of his stud cap.
Right now, better get from Bobby Drake.
Oh, Jesus.
Trying to turn my damn light off.
He turns his damn light off. Dewar turned his light off. That means it's time to go. Like as Wicked said, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate everybody. Be sure to check us out on social media. We're all across Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all the works. Instagram, YouTube, and all the works. Instagram is on and popping. We will be back in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Well, y'all got to do the Funko thing, man.
Yeah, we do got to knock out the Funko video, Wicked.
Yeah. I even did some research and it's going to be a nice one. It's going to be a funny one.
And it's not going to be on the only one either. Due to the technical difficulties, I will throw up the...
Yeah, man. Who won the Black Panther?
That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to pull it up, but it's not coming up. Hold on, let me see.
You don't know?
Black Panther won the black.
Oh, somebody!
Yeah, I'm like, I can't find my screen.
On this episode of Unprofessional.
Oh, I was about to say, I know y'all bitches ain't on the darkness evident. If y'all want me to Cardi B clapback, I can Cardi B clapback in this motherfucker, alright? Just let me know when y'all ready.
Mobile got blood issues.
About to say, who's Cardi B and what's a clapback?
A clapback.
Hey, man.
A clapback is an STI.
Kick him off the call.
All of a sudden, you just hear knock at your door. I came over.
Yeah, he is closer to you, do work.
He ain't gonna drive over.
Why would I need to drive over to do work? We team shirt.
Team shirt.
Team boots and scullies over here.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'll be right back.
Here you go.
Wait, what? We trying to hang up?
Let me see if I can find it. Damn,
What's he looking for? Wait, what's he looking for?
The winner of the Black Panther contest.
Oh.
So.
Since he left us in charge.
Exactly. So yes, check out that Thanos.
Was he done upgrade?
Is he an upgrade?
You know.
Now let me ask you this: is he Thanos? You know, because some people like to put a spin on their own character. Is he actually, like, you know, Thanos?
Yeah, but since they started this whole new series, there's stuff that happened. Like Thanos was defeated, Drax ripped his heart out, and like Thanos got killed, and he was floating in space. Adam Warlock found him, put him in a cocoon, brought him back to life. But you know, he had to gradually build his strength back. So it's kind of a whole new Thanos.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, especially when 13, when he gets technically captured by the new Ghost Rider and taken to the future. Other King Thanos is there. And hell, when he takes him there, he takes him to his throne. How about Thanos' throne is Galactus' skull? He just has it's badass, bro. Badass.
The skull of Galactus' throne.
Issue number 13. That's the one you need to make happen.
Are you saying that's the issue that's going for $50?
50 plus. I see it go for 50, 70. It's getting up there, man. Like I said, that Cosmic Ghost Rider is nice, and just the whole story breakdown, everything.
We might have to do another.
Off the shelves, fellas.
We might have to do another Saturday shop.
I'm not sure where. We might have to go out of town, but.
Hell, I'm game.
Stuff I can't find it in.
Quick pig.
Might have to hit, you know.
All right, I'm back.
We roll.
Welcome back, Mobile.
I found it.
You say Stan Lee won?
Stan Lee thieving ass. The winner was I chose 3 winners, of course. If you've never won anything for us before, or if you don't know the rules, is that I choose 3 winners. I let everybody know who the first winner is. You have 3 days to contact us to let us know where we can send your prize. If we don't hear from you in 3 days, we go move on to the second choice. Our first choice was Becca.
Oh, whoa. She won the first place?
Yeah, that was our first choice.
Okay, cool.
So, Becca, send us a message on Facebook where you want us to send your prize. If you want to know what it is, I got it right here.
I can give you my address, because that's where you really want to send it. Since the direct edition family can't win these damn things.
Yeah. Y'all can't win, and I'm not accepting resignation. This is Black Panther backpack right here, and it's going to be filled with Black Panther swag from Wakanda.
I accept the resignation. This bitch won't accept the death certificate.
That's right. If you die, I'm digging you up and setting your ass up on camera. Like, keep it moving, bitch. But Beckham, send us a message on Facebook where you want us to send this, and we'll get it out to you. Other than that,
we out like a fat kid in dodgeball.
In dodgeball.
Oh, boy.
Great edition.
And play outro.
Oh, that's me. That's my job. My bad.